Games here, and today I'm doing another C++ tutorial. Today we are moving on to the if statement. It is very useful to know how to do an if statement in any programming language, and in C++ it is very easy. Okay, so inside our main programming loop, this main program, I shall start you off with a new data type, excuse me, called a boolean. Now a boolean can either be true or false. It has no value apart from true or false, 1 or 0, 0 being false, 1 being true. So the way you declare it is boolean or bool. You don't have to type boolean, it's just bool. Then you give it a name, I don't know, hey, then you set its value, let's say true, and I don't think even true. There we go. And then if we tell it to cout, hey, we will see that it's equal to 1. Getting very sloppy code writing. We'll run that. It's taking a long time to build. Oh, there we go. Look, 1 because it is true. You can see the 1 there. Hopefully this is recording. Got a weird blinky mouse. Anyway, now let's move on to the main part of this video, if statements. So, if statements are structured like this. If, then, and then else. If basically says, if this happens, then says, well, then do this. And else says, well, if that doesn't happen, do this. So, for example, let's just say, we'll delete that, and let's say, I don't know, int true no. Remember, you can't name integers and variables after functions. So if you put int no colon, then if we put cin no. If you don't understand any of this, check back in my previous tutorials. There might be a playlist link over to that side there, somewhere along there. If you got it in full screen, that's going to make no sense. On a mobile device, it'll be down there. Okay, so we've told it to enter no. Now let's start our if statement. So to declare an if statement, we type in if. And then for the if bit, so we're going to say if no is equal to. So if we want to say if no equals, if we wanted, I don't know, to change the value of no to, let's say, 3, we could have put no equals 3. But the thing for is equals is 2 equals signs, and we'll get onto all those later. So if no is equal to 3, then we close the brackets and open up another set of squiggly brackets, and this is our then bit. So if no is equal to 3, we want it to see out, I don't know, yes. Where is our little, let's close brackets, there we go. End line. And then, so that there is our then bit. To declare the else bit, we type in else. And in Visual Studio, the if and else highlight to help you distinguish what the else actually is. And then we open up another pair of squiggly brackets to enter our else. So cout no. And else end line. There we go, and then right there we'll put system pause There we go. So now I'll just run through the program. So what we're doing is declaring an integer to put our value in. We're then entering that value. We're then saying if the value is equal to 3, we want it to display the word yes. If it's not equal to 3, we want it to display the word no. Let's debug the program. Let's say, I don't know, we entered the number 3 and then press enter. It displays there, nice and neatly for us, yes. Let's say we now entered another number that wasn't 3. Let's say 2. It says no. Okay, so you should now see how that roughly works. Yep. So, let's say, well, is equal to is fine, but let's say if we wanted the number, I don't know, to be, if no is greater than 3, then we use one of the little pointy arrows, and because it's wider towards the no, that means it is a bigger number. So if no is bigger than 3, it will display, it will say yes. If no is bigger than 3, let's say for example 4, it says yes because 4 is bigger than 3. Let us run it again, and let's say, I don't know, 2, no. And in the next tutorial I will be showing you how to use those to make yourself your first little game, as this is Yarb Summer J Games. I haven't really been showing you how to make many games. It will be a simple game where the computer generates a random number between 1 and 100. You then have to guess that number, and it uses these to work it out. So I'll show you all the other ones. As you'd probably guess, this is smaller than. Then we have smaller than or equal to, or the other way around. And then finally we have not equal to. Okay, so if you do maths or math, depending on your country, you will know what all those mean, or should do. If not, just Google them and you shall find what you seek. Oh yes, and the whole point of showing you booleans is because you can do it with booleans as well. Say if we wanted, I don't know, say true. If, I don't know, we'll change this integer to a boolean. Bool, no. And we'll say no is equal to true. And if in there we put no now, we don't need to put is equal to true. We can just run the program, and in theory it should display yes. Hopefully. Make sure I move the C in part and recompile it. There we go. And I've been Yarb Summer J Games. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.